The story behind Warrior Wagons is that our family was just like every other family, like a lot of yours. Molly, our daughter here now, that's almost 9, was 3, and my son was 1. And when he got sick and just didn't get better, we finally, after many trips to the doctor, went to the emergency room, and it turned out that he had stage 4 cancer. And so our family, I like to say, was really the first Warrior family, because our community back in Minnesota really gave us so many of the things that we put into the wagons, and also a collapsible wagon ourselves. So we took that wagon to the hospital for all of our appointments, for when he was done with radiation treatments and couldn't walk back out. We just used this wagon all the time. And so we knew no matter how our story ended, we'd kind of talked that we wanted to pay that forward and give it back to other families, because it was so helpful to us. And so he went through all of the treatment that was for the course. He had 6 rounds of chemotherapy and 2 bone marrow transplants. We did 13 radiation treatments, and then he had 3 cycles of immunotherapy and chemo along with that as part of a trial. But in the end, the treatment wasn't successful, and the cancer came back, and it moved really quickly. So we went on a Make-A-Wish trip, but it really was a year to the day that he died after he was diagnosed, which was in 2017. And it was after that, again, that we knew that this wagon was something we wanted to pay forward. And so quickly after that, I feel like my husband was kind of borderline obsessed with getting this project on the ground, which was great, a good way to kind of channel our grief with that. And we gave out the first Warrior wagon in Minnesota in April of 2017. So now we're going over 4 years, which is incredible. But when our family moved to Chicago, here now we're in a new community, and we didn't know like if we were going to be able to do it here. And we were able to get connected with some of the downtown hospitals, and so at Children's Lori is where we got our connection, and we were able to start giving out wagons, and we did that first in the summer of 2019. So we're just celebrating 2 years, and like I said, we're coming from Colorado, so as you add up all the time here, like there wasn't much in there. So since the summer of 2019 when we started, we've given out now 57 Warrior wagons at Lori downtown, and we just met with staff earlier this week. We're kind of trying to kill a few birds with one stone with this trip, and it was so great to hear from the staff, again, just the community that the Warrior wagons bring to families. And that's something that I didn't think about. Like, you guys here obviously have a super great community, and so just know that that's what you're providing for these families.
It's always special when we get a chance to get together, but I think that we'd all recognize that this is maybe just a little bit more special than us getting together in the gloom. This started leading up the week to our F3 Independence Day workout at Convergence. And it really wouldn't be possible, obviously, without the donation from the PACs that were here. But I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Ralph, Wine in a Box, and Lewinsky. They drove the donations for the different respective AOs that the PACs were donating to kind of pledge their allegiance to whatever they called their home base, right? They put the call out to the PACs, and they said, listen, are we going to stand idly by and let this vicious thief continue to attack these families without our participation? And you guys resounded with a loud and boisterous no, we're going to be part of this fight, right? And obviously that's a culmination in this big check here that Uncle Rico is holding on to. I'd like to just once again say thank you on behalf of myself, the rest of the leadership team, obviously all the PACs of F3 Naperville, and then of course the F3 Naperville Foundation, for which none of this is possible without them. So our friends from Warrior Wagons, we'd like to present you with this $10,000 check today. And just thank you for all you do, and we continue to work with you, and thank you for all your efforts. Just amazing job.
This money will buy 40 wagons for us, which is amazing. Yeah, and so that's really great. And thank you all. It's really a pleasure to come back, and we so appreciate your support.